Welcome to the BASF Research Farm. My name is Mark Storr, Tech Service Rep here in Central Iowa.
And I'm Bill Backhaus, Midwest agronomist covering the state of Iowa. Today we're at the Story City Research Farm, and behind us we have our agronomic performance trial where we're showcasing the Xitavo Enlist E3 system. Xitavo is a brand owned by MS Technologies. It is exclusively distributed by BASF. Within the Xitavo brand, we have 34 different varieties from a early group 0 all the way through an early group 5. And as we demonstrated here, we actually have our 2.2 variety through the 3.1, looking at the complete system. So again, it's critical to understand the impact that variety selection has on the overall weed management system, because there's lots of things that you can look at as far as the weeds and how they're impacted by the variety and canopy and different plant architecture, so on and so forth. So as we look at that here today, we do want to talk about how to use the Xitavo Enlist E3 soybeans to the fullest of their capacity. So I'm going to turn it over to Mark to talk about weed management.
Thanks, Bill. So as he mentioned, it starts with the seed, giving us the right herbicide-tolerant traits to enable us to apply these herbicides to attack our weeds. A lot of different modes of action are required in today's world to help fend off resistance, which we have certain numbers of those problem weeds throughout the U.S., so it's always something to be conscious of. And this system, I think, is one of the newer ones that may allow people to address some of our waterhemp resistance that we're dealing with. So in this trial here, we have the best foundation available herbicide, pre-emergent herbicide in Zidua Pro. And that's what we applied pre-emergent. And then for the post-timing, we came back with a combination of Enlist One and Liberty plus more Zidua for a layered residual. So really getting the two shots, two different modes of action for that post-emerge weed control on that water hemp with the Liberty and the Enlist One at the same time. It's been very, very effective in controlling this weed. As with any time you're managing weeds, do some weed ID. Make sure you know the varieties of weeds or the types of weeds you're dealing with. Make sure you understand the proper timing of the herbicide, so apply them at that most vulnerable time to get your best level of control. Use the right rates of the herbicides, use the right additives of the herbicides, and again, don't forget that layering of residuals. Start with a pre. The best time to control the weed is don't let it get out of the ground, right? So starting with that pre-emergence is key, because that will eliminate a significant amount of problems that you'll have to deal with post-emerge and make the appropriate post-emerge timing. You end up with a beautiful clean field. Oh, I should add, we had some volunteer corn here, so we added a little clethodim in this mix as well. So, and we probably still got a few volunteer corn that we may need to touch up later.
So again, just a reminder, it all starts with the seed. As we look at the Xitavo Enlist E3 system, we do believe we've got the best varieties that we've selected through our agronomic services team as we test these in our agronomic performance trials throughout the Midwest. So for more information, please contact your local ag retailer. Please contact your local BASF representative. You can also go to our website, which is xitavosoybeanseed.com.